Namaste. Hey guys, okay, quick short video. Okay, so as you can see, have gained a lot of weight. And I know the camera is supposed to add 10 pounds. Well, I don't know if it's doing that or not, but I feel like it adds about 60. Anyways, part of that is because I have no energy. I never have any energy. That is a lot to do with my MS. So, along with some other stuff that I do to try to help myself out, I have been honestly like talking to spirit, talking to God, asking God for advice, asking God to fix my body, replenish my body, bring into my life something that will help bring my energy back or guidance in that direction. So then I started hearing from a certain special soul that I know. And at first it was just a nagging little voice. And it was like, I know what you can do. Like, check out this. And I was like, oh, that's just something that's kind of out in the open. It's the new fad. So I'm hearing about it a lot. It's just on my mind. It kept coming back into my mind. And then one day I was actually doing a reading for someone else. And Shanann Catherine Rousset, I don't call her Watts, Rousset, that's her last name, came into my reading, which has happened a few times before, but not like this. And she started bombarding me with these images of Thrive, the stuff that she sold when she was here in this lifetime. And bombarding me, and I kept hearing it over and over, the word Thrive, and it took a minute for it to sink in, and then I thought, okay, Shanann, I will check it out. Like, I will go and do some research, and I'll check it out. And then it stopped. So I did. I went and checked it out. I spent some time researching it and getting pros and cons and different people's testimonials and different things, and I found that it works really good for some people, and other people were not all that impressed. Same kind of, thing that happens with most products out there. But it did work for some people, and particularly one woman that has MS said that it changed her life. So I figured, well, I'll give it a try. Why not? Why not give it a try? So it got here today. I ordered it. It got here today. And what it is a 3-part system. And it comes with these shakes that look like this in the packet. Okay, and I'm just going to put water in them. You can put milk or water in them. I'm not a milk person, so I'll do water. And then it comes with these, which they have them tailored to either men or women. So these are the women's formulated for women. So they're like 2 capsules that you take in the morning. I haven't done this yet because this just came, so I'm not going to try it. I'm going to start tomorrow with it. And then it comes with, and I got 2 different kinds of the lifestyle shake, which is what this is called, is a lifestyle shake. I got the salted caramel, and then I also got the just plain vanilla. There's a bunch of different flavors, but I'm not a chocolate person or a mocha or caramel, so I am caramel, but anyways. And then the last thing is these patches. They're like a vitamin, transdermal vitamin fusion. So you put the patches on and it delivers the vitamins into you over like a slow period of time throughout 24 hours. You wear them for 24 hours. And they have all different kinds, and this one happens to be called the Black Label, which is what was suggested to me by the person who helped me get set up with this stuff. So I don't know what she would call it. Be called like a team leader or something. I don't know. But anyways, so I'm going to start this tomorrow. I want to start it not in the middle of the day. I want a real good, clean start and clean experience with it. And I'll be back. And I'll be back to give you guys my review. Probably in the same video, but I'll be back. Namaste. I just realized as the video started that it looks like I have a halo above my head. Okay, so I lied. I'm gonna go ahead and, I said I was gonna wait until tomorrow to try this, but I'm gonna go ahead and do one of the shakes. And I also lied and said I was gonna try water, but I'm not. I'm gonna try almond milk. Almond milk. So I'm gonna try, let's see, how much does it say you add? It doesn't tell you. Oh, 8 to 10 ounces. Okay. Mix or blend one packet with at least 8 to 10 ounces of water or milk. May blend with ice and fruit if smoothie is desired. I'm sorry. Somebody he was
trying not to get in your video.
My honey was trying not to interrupt my video, so all of a sudden I look down and he's crawling across the floor. He gets to the fridge and all of a sudden the door opens. That was funny. I could not laugh. Thank you, honey. I love him. Anyways, okay, so this stuff here is caramel, salted caramel lifestyle mix. And so Dean has a gig tonight and I really want to go, but I'm feeling really like so low energy today, and I've literally done nothing all day trying to preserve my energy so that I have the oomph to go to the gig. I know it seems like no big deal, but it's a lot of work for me. So anyways, I'm gonna eat one of these and hopefully it'll give me a little bit of a oomph so that I can actually have the energy to go in and put on some makeup and pick out an outfit and go. I'm lucky I have friends who will bring me home early if I get too tired or whatever, because nobody realizes that after the music's over, which usually happens around midnight or 1 o'clock, he still has a lot of work to do. He has to tear all his drums down and load them in the car and bring them home and then unload them and all that. So a lot of times it makes for a long experience, and yeah, my MS makes it hard sometimes. So anyways, I'm going to do this and then add this to the last video, and you'll probably see it all together at that time, but I'll give you a review when I'm done. I'm going to pause this because this is going to be loud and then you don't want to hear that, so hold on. I had to unpause this for a minute. This smells so freaking good. Oh my gosh. Okay. It smells so good. Like, what? I like to go to Starbucks and get the salted caramel frap. That's exactly what it smells like, is the salted caramel frap with like extra caramel. All right, be right back. Okay, I'm adding ice because it smells just like the frap from Starbucks, the caramel frap. Mm-hmm. Be right back. There's no way that's healthy. It tastes way too good. There's zero vitamin taste. You know, there's zero. Like even the Slim Fast stuff, you get that chalky formula kind of flavor. Mm-mm.
It's got sucralose and stevia leaf extract.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. So yummy. So yummy. Like, like apple pie with caramel on it. Not kidding. Like, this does not. This is all the vitamins in it. And I know you can't read it because it's backwards. It's got 115 calories in it. So this is 115 calories. That's it. It's got 2 grams of fat. One of them being trans fat. So there's 0.2 grams of saturated fat and then -1 gram. I don't know how that works, but anyways. Sodium, 170 milligrams, so it's got a bit of sodium in it. Carbohydrates, 9 grams. Dietary fiber, 5 grams. Total sugars, 0. Added sugars, 0. Protein, 15 grams. Vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin E, thiamine, riboflavin, vitamin 6 or B6, folate acid, biotin, panthernic acid, which is a calcium panthernate, regular calcium, calcium phosphate is regular calcium, iodine, magnesium, zinc, selenium chelate, copper, manganese chelate. I don't know what that. I'll have to look what that up. What manganese is. Manganese maybe. Chromium, molybdenum, which I don't know what that one is either. So there's a couple of them in there I don't recognize. I'm gonna have to look up. And then it's got a proprietary blend, which is oat fiber, Garcinia fruit extract, natural caffeine from black tea, rice bran. So I have to be honest about one thing. The protein base is soy, pea, whey, microcrystalline cellulose, sunflower oil, natural flavors, xanthan gum, which I use a lot of xanthan gum in my vegan meals, sucralose, stevia leaf extract, and then natural colors. It does say at the very bottom that it contains milk and soy. So for that reason, it does go against my vegan diet, but I don't care. Seriously, like, if it works for me, I'm not even going to care about that one little thing. It's not like it comes with the, piece of steak in it or something. So, this is based on a 2,000 calorie diet, 2,000 calorie a day diet. Anyways, it's absolutely freaking delicious. Like, so good. And I'm going to end this video until tomorrow. Tomorrow evening, I will do the end of this video where I'll give a review after going for a full day, starting from morning, where you take the little caplets, and then 2 hours later you do a shake and you put on your batch, and I'll give you a review tomorrow at the end of my day of if I feel a difference or how I'm feeling. So until then, I gotta go because I gotta drink this. I've sped this up a little bit and turned off the music because the last time I uploaded a video with my husband's band playing, I got a copyright claim against me because I guess it was way too similar to Guns N' Roses. So you can't hear how they sound in this clip, but it gives you a good idea of the night that I had. It was a lot of fun. Namaste. Hey guys. I'm just doing like a quick update on my Thrive experience. This is the end of the second day. I forgot this morning to record when I took the little caplets. It was about 8 o'clock this morning, and then I put the patch on, which I've been wearing it all day, and then I made my shake about 2 hours after I took the caplets, and it did hold my hunger off. So I'm just going to tell you about it while I wash my face, okay? It did hold my hunger off for quite a while, actually. It kind of killed my appetite a bit. I had to really stop and think about what I wanted to eat. And I wasn't in such a hurry to get it that I just grabbed the quickest, easiest thing. So it kind of made it easy for me to make some healthier eating choices, I guess, good choices. because I didn't feel so ravenously hungry, or I just felt like maybe I could take my time and make something good, healthy. So I did. I had a very healthy lunch. Of course, the shake was breakfast, and then I had a very healthy lunch. At about 1:30, which is late for me. But what's weird is that I felt, okay, so one thing with MS is that a lot of times it causes me to have intestinal issues, and it causes me to get like bloating and like this terrible, just bloated feeling. And so I kind of feel like that's not as bad. Like, I don't feel as bloated. My rings are loose on me, and I don't feel as just bloated as I normally do. So I think that actually aspect is kind of a big difference. And I've noticed a pickup in my energy level. I don't know, I was going to show you real quick. I don't know if you guys have ever used this company before. It's called The New Company. The New Company, this is a pill serum. This is a cleanser. And then this is a pill serum that comes after. Great stuff. Great stuff. I got it in an Ipsy. I got it in an Ipsy order, and I get the big giant Glam Box X, and I ordered it in there. From there, well, it came in there, and then I loved it. I fell in love with it immediately. So now I reorder it, and I use it a lot. So anyways, I have noticed a pickup in my energy level. Not huge, but I'm only on day 2. So we had a healthy dinner. But to be honest, I wasn't very hungry. So it was a small dinner, and I still don't, it filled me up great. I still don't feel hungry, and we ate hours ago. So I think that it's got some kind of something in there that holds the appetite back. I would bet on that. So anyways, yeah, so far so good. I have good stuff to say. I feel really optimistic. I actually had enough energy to spend my entire day filming. Oh, by the way, this is called Dermalect, and it is it's called a sleep serum. So I put this on every night before I go to bed. It's just part of my routine. It's called Dermalect, and it is a heavy duty serum. And so I used quite a few things actually, and I just put 1 dot on each finger, rub them together, and I put it here around my eyes, on my wrinkles on my forehead, because they're super deep. Oh my gosh, they would be so much worse if I didn't do this. But here around my eyes, and then here where my smile lines are. So I only put it in those areas because I tend to get oily skin if I put it all over, because I do put quite a bit of product on my skin. And then I let that one dry, and it doesn't take very long at all. And then I use another serum. This is made by Estee Lauder. This one's expensive, so but I happen to love Estee Lauder, and I do use a lot of their products. The other people I use a lot of their products that are more expensive, or the Clinique. This little thing was like $80, but this is supposed to help with aging spots, and I use that in the mornings every day. So the second one I do, and so that's soaked in now that the other serum has. So I do the same thing. I put 2 little drops on my fingers, and same spot I go up. But with this one, I only go around my eye, and because this stuff is really expensive, and I can't really, it's meant right for the eye. This one is called, it's made by Murad. It's a renewing eye cream, and I love this stuff. This is another one of those things that I got from Ipsy, and ended up falling in love with, and now I order it all the time. This stuff I use on my forehead, even though it's an eye cream. It's a little more affordable, but it still gives that deep collagen-like feel. And I do it also along the outer parts of my skin here. It's starting to wrinkle a bit, so I use that there. Those are my two favies. And then when all of that is said and done, I don't know how this turned into a let's get ready for bed video. Anyways, this is another one of my favorite products, and I cannot pronounce it. I'm sorry. It's spelled Illamasquo. I can't pronounce it, but I love it. It's really cool. So the top comes off. It comes with like a little scooper, and then it opens, and literally when this comes out, it looks like a little glob of jelly. That's literally all you need. I put it in palm of my hand. Now the whole point is not to re-dip it, because you can contaminate this stuff and then it's no good. So now I have it in the palm of my hand. So then I take, and it's kind of like jelly, kind of. So I just kind of, and this one goes everywhere, and it's like a super hydrator, especially my neck. I really concentrated on my neck. Oh, well, what we have to do is beautifully mature women. Okay, so anyways, I'm a weirdo. Please don't mind me. So on day 2 of the Thrive, I have to say I feel like a little difference. I do feel an energy pickup. I was able to do an entire art project, and I felt very energetic the whole day. I didn't have any of the crashing that happens when I usually come down off the coffee. And not having to drink as much coffee, I believe that's actually helping with some of the bloating issue. I think that probably has a lot to do with it. So, but anyways, there you go, guys. I just wanted to give you a quick update. This video is not done yet. I'm doing a 7-day review on Thrive before I release the video. I'm gonna be on it for 7 days and try to update maybe every day, every other day until I'm done, and give an update on how it goes, how it progresses, and hopefully, if it's so far so good. So I do feel a spike in my energy level, which was the whole point in the first place. Of course, I want to be healthier too, but it's nice to get that energy level back. So, all right, guys, namaste.
Promise, waste of power. 알아.
I hear the sounds of your heartbeat. I can hear it.
Hey guys, so I am here to do a 10-day review on the Thrive that I started doing. I started out, I was going to do a 7-day review, but we ended up unexpectedly having our grandkids over and decided to focus on them and kind of put it off for a couple days. So, but that's okay. I would have had the same great stuff to say 7 days ago that I have to say now. Basically, I was diagnosed with MS. It's been 5 years ago now, but they did misdiagnose me multiple times for a long time before they did finally diagnose me with MS. And so they kind of go back in my medical history, and they think it's been approximately about 15 years since when I became symptomatic for it. And a lot of times they thought it was other things that was causing the issues until finally they were able to find the culprit. But it wasn't until I was pretty symptomatic and in a situation where I was having seizures and couldn't work anymore. So I kept falling and hurting myself and breaking myself. I've had both of my hips replaced. I have a broken shoulder right now that needs to be fixed, but I fell and broke it, and it got a really massive infection, and I ended up in the hospital for a week over it. And I ended up on some really heavy duty medication that I got really sick from. And it was a whole long thing. And now I'm scared to go in and get the surgery, but that's a different video. At this point, though, the reason why I'm here is because I think probably the worst symptom that I deal with MS, aside from the seizures, because that's the worst, but is the fatigue I have. It's a daily battle for me. I'm just tired. I wake up that way. And I start thinking about it. I remember back in the day when I used to wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, and I'd be out the door and I'd be running through my day until 11 o'clock at night when I would land in bed. And I did that for years. And there were times when I did 2 and 3 jobs at a time where I was getting 3 hours of sleep a night when I was trying to raise my kids all on my own. And in order to make ends meet, I mean, let's face it, nowadays it takes at least a double income to raise a family with 3 kids. And if there's only one parent, then that parent has to create the double income. And for the longest time, I had enough energy to do that. So when my energy levels started going down, I started gaining weight that I cannot get off because I do not have the energy to exercise. I do not. And my body is not strong enough. I'm too weak and too tired. And I will go for, it's come to a point where I just wasn't even putting makeup on anymore. And I had obligations and things I wanted to do. And I was inspired to do things. And I would go out and buy stuff to do a project. And then there it would sit. And I would aspire to do something in my mind, and I would tell everyone about it, and then it just didn't happen. I couldn't materialize it. I just had no energy. So I started hearing a little whisper in my ear one day, and this person told me that the answer to my fatigue would lie in that I should try this Thrive. That I should try. And I kept hearing this word thrive. And then I started seeing ads for it on the Facebook, or not ads, but people talking about it. And I just became very curious. So I created a little post for the community and asked people for their experience or their information. And I was able to meet Ashley and really feel grateful to her that she was able to give me the information I needed to make the decision of whether or not I was even going to try it, because it is a bit expensive. So I decided that even though it's a little bit expensive, at least I could try it, and if it worked, then great. If not, then I could say I tried it. So I went ahead and ordered it. As much stuff as Ashley has on her plate that she is able to handle using Thrive, I thought, well, if I could accomplish half of that, that would be fantastic. So I did go ahead and order the 3-part system. It is in the morning you wake up and you take 2 little vitamin capsules, and with a full glass of water. That's important. And then about 2 hours later, I'll have a shake, which is they come in these little packets. It's called Lifestyle Mix, and it's very delicious. I'm not kidding. I'm not just saying that. It's actually very tasty. Um, all natural ingredients, sweetened with natural ingredients. Um, it does have a little bit of milk in it, so that kind of goes outside of my vegan diet, but I'm willing to make that compromise, to be honest. And then you put on a patch, which is a patch that's a transdermal infusion system. So this patch is vitamins, and you wear it for 24 hours, and then every day you switch it out. They have different colors, different patterns. This is called the Black Label 2.0, which is what Ashley suggested to me when I very first ordered. And I've got to tell you, it's made so much difference in my life at this point. I really honestly thought that it might help for a few days, and then my body tends to kind of adapt to medication pretty quickly. So I thought maybe that it would adapt, or that it was a gimmick and it wasn't going to work and it would be all in my head for a few days. But no, every day it gets better. I'm 10 days in, absolutely love it. I'm able to get so much done. I have not taken a nap in the middle of the day for 7 days, I was taking 2 naps a day at some points. So that's amazing. I've been getting up every day, putting on a full face of makeup, and I've been cooking, and I've been creating and painting and doing my jewelry and just all the stuff I've been wanting to do but just didn't have the energy to do. I've been doing it all like the last 10 days. So as far as like critiquing it, I really don't have anything negative to say about it. I sleep well at night. I'm so busy all day long that at night I crash down and sleep really well, and it's not something that keeps me overstimulated. You never get that burnt out feeling that you get if you drink coffee in the morning and you get a little buzz, and then you get burnt out and you have to drink some more. This is kind of like a steady, constant stream of vitamins and whatever it is that gives you the energy. Just kind of constantly goes through there, and so you don't have the crash. I'm pretty sure that's the answer behind the technology of the transfusion or transdermal fusion patches, is that it trickles the nutrients into your system slowly over a period of time, so you don't crash out on it. So, but whatever it is, it works great, and I'm sold. So I am going to keep going. I'll come back in 30 days, and I will I'll come back in 20 days, excuse me, and I will do a 30-day review. Please excuse my groggly voice and all of the clearing of my throat. I'm having some allergy issues, I think partly due to this guy here. He's pretty hairy, but I call it Puppy Sparkle, the hair that's everywhere. It's Puppy Sparkle, so he's worth it. But anyways, all right, guys, namaste. Enjoy the rest of my video. I'm going to add a bunch of stuff in my video that I've been doing over the past 10 days. Go get some Thrive. It's freaking awesome. Go get some Thrive.